Series. So if you were to add up an infinite number of these fractions, does it add up to a finite amount, or does it go to infinity, or does it somehow bounce around between several answers, never settling down on any particular answer? Well, with this being a 5 over 3, since that's larger than 1, that means that the terms are going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. That right there is an exponential growth problem. 5/3. So 5/3 raised to an exponent. That is exponential growth. So my feeling is these things are going to add up to infinity just based on that. That's something you need to be able to do with these series, is sort of eyeball it and find things in it that you can recognize that's exponential growth. If it would have been switched, the 3 was on top and the 5 was on bottom, then since that's less than 1, then that would be exponential decay. And the values would get smaller and smaller and smaller. Then I would believe, oh, it's possible that these add up to nothing. But here, we could just say, all right, take the limit of the individual terms as n goes to infinity. If n is going to infinity, you've got infinity over infinity, so you're allowed to use L'Hopital's rule. Take the derivative on the top, it's going to be 5 to the n, and then since the base is not e, it's going to be the natural log of 5. That's how you take the derivative of exponential functions. Of course, the derivative of 1 is 0. And then we would have 3 to the n, natural log of 3. So it's happened again. We are allowed to use L'Hopital's rule, but it takes something that's this difficult, and it's the same level of difficulty. It didn't really solve our problem. Unless you looked at it as this now is saying take 5/3 to the n, then you'd still have these guys. And then you say, since this is bigger than 1, that is the exponential growth problem. So that's going to go to infinity. Or you could say, so then this is, now that we used L'Hopital's rule and the 1 is gone, then this right here is a geometric and the r, which is 5/3, is bigger than 1, so it diverges. Likewise, if this 5 and 3 were switched, then it would probably converge for pretty much the same reason.